Hello guys, this is Sabin Dimitrov again with another really cool product I bought. So, these things are usually really expensive, but I was able to get them at a good deal at at one of the fairs I went to. And the people that, I talked to were really nice, and they were able to cut me a special deal because they knew I was trying to save money. So, now I'm not going to tell you guys the price because I don't want any shenanigans to erupt from this, but let's just say that I saved a really good chunk of money from this. And they even threw in another cable, for cheap. And these things are usually like $50 cables, so I think that's really cool. Yeah, these things are usually super expensive. Yeah, I just looked at the price of it, and my goodness gracious, it's like a cheap laptop expensive. But these things are supposed to be phenomenal. Um, Give me a quick second. Um, Darn it, this is kind of unprofessional of me. I usually have my knife. Uh, yeah, I'll use this. Uh, Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna pause the video. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am back. That was actually easier than I expected. Unfortunately, I don't have four arms like some of my characters that I play as, so this makes it a little more difficult. But yeah, like these solar chargers are really cool. Let's turn the light. But yeah, oops, bleh. But yeah, so this thing will not overheat, and it's really good at almost all temperatures, unless you like throw it in like a freaking oven or something like that. It has quick charging capabilities, which allows you to really get your devices up and running as quickly as possible. Having the ultra thin structure allows this thing to be stowable very easily and small, so that way you can have an easier time carrying it around. The short circuit protection will allow it to, not blast your devices with a sudden burst of energy frying the motherboards. That's one of the worst things that have happened, especially if your device has a solid state drive. A power surge would just destroy everything unless you have surge protection on that actual device. So you have an extra layer of protection from this really cool thing. And apparently, this one will also defend itself against electromagnetic radiation and just, EMP. So if a bomb goes off, a nuclear bomb goes off, this thing might actually hold up. So that's actually kind of cool. It has two USB ports, and if you have two of these, which this thing does come with one of them, you can charge up to 6 devices at once. So if worse ever comes to worse, guys, you can charge 6 devices at once. It has an LED light, so you can have a long, good light for its battery. So if you ever need a good flashlight, this thing should handle it. 24,000 milliamp battery, which is actually really nice, because that makes it so that way you can charge your phone up to like 5 times with this bad boy. Let's say your phone has a 6,000 milliamp battery, like the ones that they're just coming out with now, 6, 12, 18, 24. That's 4 times charging if you completely, knock your phone out of all charge. Oh, whoops. I think the box came apart. I don't think the box is supposed to come apart like that. Huh. Well, that's a little bit of a problem now, isn't it? Or maybe it is. No, the box ain't supposed to come apart like that. That's a little unfortunate. Oh well, it's fine. I got this out of steel, and I'm still fine with it, so it's okay. But yeah, this is kind of what the specifications are. So that way you guys can know what you're getting yourself into. And 3-in-1 charging cable included, powerful dual USB output with long operation time, all smartphones and tablets, and those weird computers that can be charged via USB now, which is actually kind of cool. This is the little QR code, so that's kind of cool. And technically, what this dumb thing's supposed to be doing is open up like this, not completely come out of the packaging like that. So that's one small little caveat that I'll say that they need to work on. But yes, the required activation process is really simple. Oh, interesting. So you're supposed to use every single bit of this battery. So deplete the battery of the solar charger with the micro USB port via electricity for 18 to 24 hours. So you're supposed to like run this thing to zero, if I'm reading this right. This portable solar charger comes with our smart data cable 3-in-1. Oh, so that's kind of cool. So that means you can also use a cable to transfer data from one thing to another. USB ports, charging cables. You can change your solar charger 3 different ways: electricity, sunlight, and artificial lights, which is one of the reasons why I decided to buy this. But for the best result, charge via electric. So, but if you're ever stuck somewhere and you don't have any way to, what do you call it, and you don't have any way to charge it up regularly, this can save your life, because this will give your phone. Oh, that's really nice. Look at that. That's really cool. So is this thing all charged up too? Yeah, you can see that that's the in port. Oh, it uses micro USB. I thought it used USB-C. That's weird though. For something so expensive, I thought it would use the newest form of charging. Fascinating. But yeah, these are the other 2 ports. That's actually really cool. And then what comes in the package is this really long cord. As you can see, comes out really nice. Look at that, it even keeps its shape. That's really funny. That's really funny, I like that. But yeah, you see you have... Here, let me see if I can zoom in. There we go. Sorry that the video is not the best, guys. My phone camera seems to be having trouble focusing on these. I'm just trying to get these videos out. But yeah, this little one here is the lightning charger. This is USB micro, and then this is USB-C. And it's actually a pretty decent looking cable. There we go. That helps my poor phone so much better. But yeah, I mean, first of all, I think that's really cool that it keeps its shape. That's so weird. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of what the, how it comes packaged. And, oh, it's foam. They use foam. That's actually really nice, because that allows for a lot of shock protection as well, because you don't want this poor device to, get all chewed up and such in there. But, yeah, again on the packaging, guys, you, might want to try again with the adhesive, because that doesn't exactly make the product look very good when it comes to, But all in all, the presentation is actually pretty nice. This is a very lightweight design. Like, I thought this thing would be like all metal. But yeah, look. So so watch what happens when I cover up the light. How do I? Where's the light? So you guys see how that green light just turned off. When I let my phone light come back onto it, you see that's charging. So apparently it has to be in brighter artificial light, or like right up to a light source. But if we cut off the light on my thing, you guys can see that it is not charging anymore. And then I slowly let the light back on, and it charges by my own phone's light. That is actually an extremely cool feature. That's one of the reasons why I bought this. I have other solar chargers which run on the same pre-concept, but they don't use artificial light. So this being that, having that capability. Oh, can we get this to charge via this? Ooh, that's no. It definitely does charge via, artificial light, but it's gotta be bright. Yeah, here we are, see? So I pull it back, it's not charging. We go up toward the light, it's charging. So yes, it definitely does what they say. But the unfortunate part is that it's not exactly very sensitive, because I have this pointed straight at it, and, so it might be more directional when it comes to light receiving, but that's still a really cool feature. But sunlight is by far the better, um, one of the two. But if you're ever in a really, really rough situation, you have to make sure this thing is charged and you have nothing to charge it with, then, you can use artificial light. But artificial light is more of an extreme emergency. But they actually did say the best way to charge it is via its cable. So you always want to keep some level of charger with you. But yeah, I mean, it's like a hard plastic. The rim of it is metal, though. I don't know. For something that's, that's supposed to be this intense, it's, the bit rate of my camera's not happy. Yeah, these videos are kind of lower quality, guys. I don't exactly have the best equipment when it comes to recording videos, but hey, it's what happens when you're starting off, so it's okay. But yeah, I mean, it's shiny, it has a nice, chrome, band, for extra structure. You can see the solar charger and their logo. Now, mind you, all this stuff is made in China. If our world was run off of economic warfare, China would win by far. They're like one of the biggest exporters of like all goods to different parts of the world because it's cheap, it's efficient. They have hundreds of thousands of warehouses and manufacturing plants and centers and stuff. So, if we ranked off, the just these countries by economic, and by being able to sell things to other countries, China would be at least in the top 3. Because crazy stuff like this, is made in China. Car parts are made in China. Everything's made in China. So if China really wanted to, they could really put a blocker in everything if they wanted to hold people hostage to their manufacturing. Because if your main provider of manufacturing suddenly just cuts all trade to you, you're going to be stuck without that product for a long time, and you're going to have to quickly figure out a way to get it yourself or go to their whims. So, but yeah, I mean, everything's made in China nowadays. I don't freaking know, but it's still a really cool product though, and I can understand why countries want to get this stuff from a country that can make the stuff for cheap, But I don't know. I sometimes think you should do quality over quantity, but that's just me. Being, But, in all honesty, sometimes you just gotta settle for the quantity instead of the quality when it comes to, certain products. But, I don't know. This thing actually has a lot of potential, and I look very much forward to putting this bad boy to the test. But, yeah, like I said, overall, very promising, very excited to see how this bad boy works out. And, it's actually a pretty decent cord, and it's a flat cord, too, so you can make sure you don't twist it. And, getting this second one for free, that's really, really nice. But, like I said, the downside is the packaging. The packaging's pretty subpar, I must say. It's kind of like a phone box that's falling apart. Not like it is, stuff happens, and I don't think this is normal for a box to fall apart, but I hope that, maybe they can use this video as a opportunity to better their product in the future, so that way we don't run into that situation, because that looks a little rough. I just had this in here, and I have no idea how to put it back in now. Fantastic. But yeah, I hope this video was informative for you guys, and maybe this will be a way for you guys to maybe find a product you guys might like. But yeah, all in all, really good product. Fits together well. Packaging needs work, but if you have it all together, looks very nice. So this is my review of the solar charger. I look forward to you using this bad boy, and I'll give you guys an update when the time is needed. This has been Sabin Dimitrov, and it's been a pleasure to have you guys here with my video. Have yourselves an awesome night, and stay awesome.